There is no better example of action-centric Lovecraftian horror being delivered to perfection than From Software's gothic masterpiece, Bloodborne. Bloodborne, an action horror RPG released in March of 2015, is one of the most celebrated video games of all time, not only because of its incredible setting, combat, aesthetic, narrative, the list goes on. At its heart, Bloodborne is a Lovecraftian horror that is more starkly apparent as players progress within the game. However, Bloodborne didn't entirely focus on the concept of sanity. It certainly explored it to a very great extent, but would instead elevate the core concept of insight. The genius of Hidetaka Miyazaki's narrative focus on the concept of insight was the underlying perceptiveness that he had about the human condition. Insight is gained through acts within the game that reveal knowledge about the true nature of the game's universe, sitting just out of sight of human capabilities to comprehend. Observing bosses for the first time and defeating them, as an example, grants insight to the player. With enough insight, the player will begin to experience events that were previously unobservable. For example, the amygdalas that appear around the cathedral wards silently observing the player. These revelations aren't simply new knowledge of the unknown. To describe it that way is a little bit reductive. If anything, Miyazaki was intending to liken the expansion of one's knowledge of the universe to something more intimately human, like coming to grips with our own mortality, for example, or even the ever-present threat of cosmic annihilation. These horrifying revelations that destabilize our perception of our own reality and provide us with a sobering experience of our own existence, an inescapable lack of control over our own reality, and the dread that accompanies it. This is the Lovecraftian experience, and Miyazaki's magnum opus captured it effortlessly.